Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. So, we're picking off today with where we left off last time, and what happened last time was unfortunate. Life got in the way and I had to get to head into work, so we weren't able to finish off chapter 6 of our personal story. But that is coming up right now. First things first though, we are going to dealing with some of this crafting stuff getting out of the inventory, so that way we can have our inventory as empty as possible, short of a few gathering things and instruments of
what may I offer you?
Harvesting stuff, just so that way we can get rid of that, have the space so that we don't wind up having to drop a lot of, leave loots behind because we have not enough space, which
it's nice to see you.
Is a royal pain. Anyway, so continue onward and upward. Let's go to of course the highway point is the one that I don't have. Well, as they say, hop, skip, and a jump away. Hold on. There we go. Now we're a good bit faster.
I respectfully disagree. You
faster!
rely on information you received from the dream.
Of course I can. The dream repeats.
Alright, we're heading back to Lion's Arch. So where we left off last time, we were just left the Dream of Ore, and the Queen revealed to us that we had to get back to our base because our friends were in mortal danger of attack. So let's be heading on to that. You know what? Just for the cost of speed, fast travel to Bloodtide now that it's not two silver, basically. Alright. Run past you because you're not any helpful to us. Hide that because we don't need it open for stream. Oh, what's this? Sorry, I have honestly no idea what exactly it was that I sold. Anyway. Yep. Mission name, Critical Blowback. So let's see what this is.
Something's wrong. It's too quiet, even for the Order of Whispers.
Arcane countermeasure.
Override protocol engaged. Access denied.
Okay, we can't get through.
Chantry's greatest defense is its secrecy. Without that protection, all may be lost.
Why are the alarms sounding?
Override protocol engaged. Access denied.
Lightbringer! Thank the six you're here. I was out on the beach and I heard alarms. Something terrible must be happening.
The Pale Tree warned us that Zaitan's forces would attack the Order. It seems the Risen got here first and triggered the Chantry's defenses.
If the Preceptors are still inside, then they're trapped. The dragon's minions are single-minded. They won't stop until everyone inside is dead.
We have to get in there. Demi, can you find the override?
I'll do my best. I'll turn off the security system. Tybalt taught me a bit about thwarting these systems. Let me try a reboot.
Restarting systems. Power cycling in 3, 2, 1. System restore complete.
Hold your breath. This'll fix it. Or it'll fix us.
Faster!
That should do it. Let's go!
Alright. Hold up. Oh, it's only for that. Alright, and then in that case, heroic booster.
Stay close to me.
For the heck of it.
We will protect you.
They turned all of our security defenses against ourselves. Alright.
Use the shield in the arms. So many dead.
Alright.
Titan's showing more intelligence. Striking at the heart of your order? It's almost unfathomable.
Oh crap. Oh, there's two of them there.
They're dead! Yes! Quickly, try the door to the inner annex.
Faster!
The door's not working. Sealed from the far side, perhaps.
Sounds reasonable. Hey, this locking mechanism was built by Tybalt. He probably put an override password on it. Any idea what he'd use?
Red, orange, brown. Red and yellow makes orange. Yellow and blue. Nice.
The portal's one way for safety. Only the preceptors can open it from the far side. Once through, we won't be able to come back until we find them. The Orions have tunneled in through the walls.
We have to rally everyone together and make a stand. Hurry!
Chamber.
Alright, come on, undeadies. Just die already. Which, actually, now I say it, that's actually a mixture of cruel and heartless. Saying it like that. Oh, sorry, you're friendly.
Persistent. We'll meet you at the rally point.
Stay down already. Freaking corpses. Oh.
Rally at the center of the annex. We need to know who's still alive.
We thought we'd be safe in the annex. The portal was sealed, the corridor defenses activated, but the Orions burrowed through the walls.
There must be some way to seal the tunnels so that the undead can't reach the Chantry. Or some way to escape.
Impossible. We're trapped in here. Prepare for your final...
No, Halvora, there is a way. During the Chantry's construction, the Master of Whispers planted explosives in the island's foundation. A safeguard. If the Chantry were seized by our enemies, it would be destroyed. To ensure secrecy, the Preceptors were not told, though each Master of Whispers did pass the information on to their successor.
But if you know about it, Real, that means you're...
Yes, Lightbringer. I am the Master of Whispers. We must alter the device to detonate only the explosives in the Orion tunnels, not those beneath this chamber. Lightbringer, this task falls to you. The rest of us will defend you, if need be, with our lives. Do not fail.
Yes, Master. It will be done.
Okay, so our boss is hurt. Lovely.
Activate the device as soon as you're ready.
More Orions. To arms! Protect the Master of Whispers.
Okay, where's this? There they are. These are the explosives.
This is incredibly advanced. I've never seen anything like it.
Good night alive.
Refreshing.
Stand together, fight together.
Got it. Oh crap! And no. And cloak. Great, Scotland Yard. They
There.
The tunnels are collapsed.
Watch out. Something must have been close to the surface when the explosion occurred. It's breaking through.
Why do I feel we just sealed ourselves in with a direct fight?
Stand together, fight together. Keep fighting, Aces. It's getting weak.
79.
You cannot defeat the Order of Whispers, dragons.
Wow! Death has been returned to him.
Friends and companions, the day is ours. The Chantry is safe. We defeated these abominations because we fight as one. It's a proud day for the Order.
You're right, Master. Traherne and I spoke with the Pale Tree. She said, with unity, many impossible things can be achieved. The Order of Whispers can't fight Zaitan alone. We may have the resources, but we don't have the knowledge and we don't have the army. The other orders of Tyria are making futile plans to retake Claw Island. They will fail, unless we aid them.
Speak one word and the Priory scholars won't shut up for days. The Vigil's even worse. Those thickwits can barely form complete sentences.
You're wrong, Dawn. They're different, yes, but both have their own ways of fighting Zaitan. They could be our allies.
There are risks, but if you're sure the others will cooperate, it could benefit us. I trust you, Lightbringer, and I trust Traherne. Some years ago, he and I worked together to defeat my predecessor, who had been corrupted by the dragons. Since then, Traherne has kept my identity a secret. Go to the others, set up a meeting. Tell them that the Order of Whispers is stepping out of the shadows and wishes to collaborate.
Thank you, Master. I'll do everything I can.
I know so much about all,
Alright.
but I've done nothing to stop the devastation. Am I at fault?
So it's a mask no matter what we choose. Yeah, this is still keeping on going. Let's check our loot first. Re-equip the new hat. And of course, basically everything is stuff we can't actually use. Or is just stuff that just isn't useful. Well, that's why we have our harvesting tools. No, not you. You. Bada bam, bada bam. Yep. Bam, 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 and bada bam. Alright. Let's get this party started, guys. And this stream will either be normal length or really short. I have no idea. And because of this distance, we'll walk. It doesn't feel like the same type of urgency to meet with them as much as it was. Cute cat. Not as big of an urgency now that we've saved the Shanchi. Oh crap. Leave it. Sorry, having to tell myself no. It's not always that easy. I mean, come on, like, who doesn't look at ore right next to him and say to yourself, you know what, I've got the tools to mine this. I could do it, but I won't. No. No, you don't do that. That's not how you play looting games. It's not how you become a master of the loot. That's how you wind up doing a bunch of events and get nothing but toot. Oh. Hi. These are visual barracks. Not what I need to be in.
Faster!
And those are the mist teleports, which I never do. For fractals. Because I'm not level 80. And I don't exactly feel like going around and dying a lot in dungeons. Just yet, at least. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Shot. Body rock. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Quest name Retribution. Let's do this thing. Hopefully it's not just cinematic or whatever, but it actually adds something. But if it is, then we can only expect that the Chapter 7 is going to be even huge. Not even huger, even larger than this one. I've got a feeling we've got a dragon fight coming soon.
Stumbled out of his library, and the preceptor crawled out of her hole.
I see you're not letting rationality get in the way of your ignorance, Almora. How predictable.
Who are you calling ignorant, you twitchy little bookworm?
Wonderful. I see we're off to a running start. The Order of Whispers needs allies, not infants.
Enough bickering, all of you. Our real enemy lurks across the waves. Zaitan's servants march at the gates of Lion's Arch. We must band together, or we will all be destroyed.
When I joined my order, I swore to fight Zaitan. I will die for Tyria if I must. However, I believe that together we can win. The Vigil has shown tremendous courage in the fight against the dragons. This alliance will require courage as well. Why back down now? The Order of Whispers has seen nations rise and fall. You cannot hide from this threat. You need to make a stand. And who knows more about the dragons than the Priory? Just think of how much there is to learn. Where else but in Ore?
By the worlds of eternal alchemy, you're bold. But you're correct. Knowledge is useless if it is not used. We shall aid you.
The Order of Whispers has worked for generations to bring nations together. We can do no less now. Our blades are yours.
The Vigil fears nothing, not even ill-tempered, undisciplined louts like these two. We'll join, but I insist there's a decent hierarchy. Who will lead this compact?
Logic dictates that it cannot be a member of any of our orders, lest one be seen as above the other two. Quite a conundrum.
I've already considered that. Traherne, you've never joined an order, yet they all respect you. You've studied Ore all your life. Will you lead us?
I never wanted to be a soldier. I'm only a seeker of truth. But, yes, I will lead this pack to the gates of Ara, and together, we will see Zaitan destroyed. First, to Claw Island. Let us send our defiant message straight into the heart of Ore. Tyria stands as one. All my life, I've watched Ore, studied it, researched the abominations at Zaitan's Falls. I have avoided the challenge of my wild hunt. I hid, always claiming I was not yet ready. I did not think Ore could be cleansed. I feared failure, but you're right. It is time to act. We'll either cleanse the land or return to it.
Alright. So it looks like we are actually going to wind up doing this whole thing. Let's go. Leave the instance, and let's see what it's going to take to win back our island. Because last time I was there was a big honkin' dragon there, and he really didn't give a crap about us or our defenses. So, you can understand my minor hesitation. Before we go, I want to make sure I drop off all my trade goods. Just so that way I don't wind up bringing anything that I don't need into a battlefield. Although I am glad that health potions aren't your only source of healing in this game, because if it was, I'd be in trouble. Because knowing me, I'd button mash the wrong stuff and would burn through a lot of them. Because I am just that talented. Yep, nothing I can actually make here that I should make. But I can drop off all this stuff. And then everything I can't drop off, I can sell. Alright.
Farewell.
Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Gotta love fast teleports. There we are. There's our ship, ladies and gentlemen. Retribution. Seriously hope I don't have to fight an undead version of Tybalt, because that would just be sad. Although it'd be nice to find Tybalt alive, but it's unlikely, unfortunately. Okay, so
our company is complete. Now that we're assembled, we can begin the briefing.
Marshal Traherne, sir. I'm Ephort, liaison for the Vigil troops. The Lion Guard are clearing some road, but the inner courtyard gate is blocked.
My Priory explorers brought a biomantic siege capacitor, Marshal. Our top mystics have been working on it for some time. It could be useful.
I've heard of that device. Whisper's agent stole a copy of the blueprints, but we couldn't figure out your bizarre telemetry. There's a working prototype?
Of course. Nothing's beyond the Priory's intelligence. Unfortunately, it's a portable model, so it lacks the power to blast through a fortified gate.
What if we amplified this capacitor in some way?
Clever. The signal towers use magical panels to increase brightness. If we reversed the panel's direction and adjusted the enchantment, we could amplify the beam.
It's improvised, off the cuff, and madcap. But you know,
It just might work. Still, there are far too many undead between here and the signal tower.
Leave that part to me. The Vigil may not understand your boo-boo matic wheeze calculator, but we know plenty about killing undead.
Then we have a plan. Commander Efoot, move out. Your crusaders can guide the way.
Alright.
Agent Zod, get that Priory device up to the signal tower and get it working. We need that barricade down.
Is this what I think it is? How did they compress all those angles? Oh, no, just plug it in. I'm on my way, Preceptor.
Where's that guy with his rifle? Ah! No time. Seven, 8, 9. Hey, you're running way farther ahead than everybody else. Oh no, that's where the line guard is. Anyway.
Faster!
Break down that boat! This offensive is over!
Oh, they must be talking about the device that he's gonna knock down. 79. So that thing now, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
That was close.
Plug in your device, man. Let's get going. Got an undead armada to
Here's
sink.
the panel. I have to reverse it, resource cell the amplification, and attach the capacitor. Just keep them off me.
That shouldn't be too hard. 79.
Priory?
MacGyver references. Gotta love them.
Faster!
Here we go. That didn't do it. Hold on to your health. One reconstellated configurer coming up.
Considering the amount of undead that we're attacking, that feels like an insignificant amount of our guys. That dragon is circling overhead.
Ready, vacuum magic polarizers. Prepare to
The ramparts are small. We'll need to prepare them with undead. Plan to utilize the siege areas.
You know what? Let's try beating this all without the vacuum thing. Yep. Salutes. Onward.
Well done. We've secured the docks.
What about the courtyard, Marshal? That big dragon thing will be on us the minute we charge in there.
We need to retake the ramparts and deploy siege weapons. Then we can cover the sky while we clear the courtyard.
I can help there. Priory alchemists have crafted special ammunition to weaken champions like that one. We can force that monster to the ground.
Once you get it down, we'll get it dead. Put your trust in Vigil Steel.
Faster!
Alright. Whoa, what are you? 789. I did not trust that. I know, that's not the harmful aura. That's where I'm getting bonuses from. And take some more penalties, don't you? You just shadow teleport me? And you break stun and shadow teleport. Okay.
Everything.
7-8. Didn't need a teleport. Well, crap! Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it gives me time to heal. Unless I keep moving around him, it's harder for guys like him to target lock. Let's get this guy back up on his feet. Seven. A little bit of life regen without having to use my 6 just yet. Oh, it looks like in the madness we leveled up. I didn't even notice that. Alright. What is he doing? What is it?
I'll coordinate and command from here. Go with Winnet and retake the siege points. Bladebringer must be brought down.
Yeah, I'll take it. So we already cleared all the guys out of this area. Let's go for the next one we've already cleared everything out of. That did not look good. What are flesh worms doing here? Oh, that's right. You're a necromancer. I forget that some days. Of course, you're not a chest we can open. 7, 8. 6 for healing. Good night. The undeck look scarier than the real power. And if anybody comes on here talking that undead lives matter, I'm gonna leave you to these people. That's right, you're immune to poisons. Alright, well you guys defend that, or rather defeat that last person. Whoa! Yeah, Prior Arcanist. Speed of light, eh? Alright. Let's go stop this other beastie. These guys are all melee, so it means I can do this. Try killing all of them in one shot. I trust in my bounce shots. Now that you're alone, you're not that hard to kill. Alright, you guys rebuild that tower quick. Don't go... Line guard, you're an idiot. Say, like, don't go attacking abominations just because they... Best not to add any more line guard to the Undead Legion.
We've taken control of the siege points. Now we must join the fray. Forward.
Near the courtyard.
7, 8. 9. That's right, it's hard to hit something with your slow attack rate when I'm moving. Ow. Revive these guys as quick as I can. That way just there's more guys on our side than on theirs. And that commander's going down without my having to do anything. Alright, there's one last veteran in the courtyard. And, yeah, I guess I'd say, like, the veteran that was over there is dead now. Seven, 8. Going great. We are now capturing the courtyard. Boo, yeah. As soon as Mr. Dragon decides to show his face again, we've got him.
Prepare yourselves, troops. Wait for the dragon to come around, and then make a coordinated fire.
Oh boy.
Stay out of its reach.
We are actually going to fight a dragon. Although I've got a feeling this is doing next to nothing against this big old dragon. Okay, I can't break my stun. Come on, I can break the stun.
Don't let them surround you. Out of its reach.
made the dragon go down to halfway. Oh, thank goodness. I just had to go back to the ship, but they're still fighting. Thank goodness. Okay, you guys, we could all use you in this fight. Then again, you're guarding the ships from the undead, so...
Stay away from the poison!
You know what? Thieves Guild.
Stay out of its reach. It's calling for the dead to rise.
Okay. It's almost gone. He actually select a point. 7. Come on. 9. And the dragon's almost dead. Our first dragon kill. Heal. The dragon's done. Or rather, the dragon gets away. So it's not a dragon kill. Or is it? Did the dragon just die?
We did it. We recaptured Port Island, and in so doing, saved Lion's Arch as well. I do not know what lies ahead of us, my friend, but for the first time, hope that this alliance can save Tyria from the dragons. Hope for the future. Hope for all.
So I'm thinking this is just about done with Chapter 4.
I wouldn't have won this battle without you. I'll go get some rest.
We did it. We defeated the plague bringer.
What now? I will take you over to Vegas Alliance.
What was that technique you used then?
You realize this pact only has a 1 in 3,720 chance of succeeding.
What have you got for me?
Are you all right, Scholar? Are you injured?
Well done, Crusaders! Bravely fought!
Some must fight, so that all may be free.
Now, will it last? Those other orders.
So we didn't destroy it. It got away. Dang it. Alright, well. Let's go up and say hello to the commander.
This is a momentous day. The tide of history has changed, Traherne.
Indeed. Many people doubted. Even the orders weren't truly certain it could be done. Never before has Tyria been so united. Let all hear the echo of this battle. We can defeat the dragons. We will.
Zaitan waits at the center of Or, surrounded by a nation of undead. The battle to destroy the dragon will not be easy, but it can be won.
There is a ruined fortress at the edge of Or, south of the Shattercleft Hills. From that high cliff, you can see the spires of ore rising beyond the Straits of Devastation. We will take this fort and make it our own. The Pact will rebuild it. We will place
so this
our
is what they're
banners,
gonna do for
and
Chapter
from there
7.
we will strike at the Dragon's Heart. I will make plans with the leaders of the orders and gather troops at that location. You deserve some well-earned rest, my friend. Join me when you are ready, and together we will find a way to slay Zaitan.
Alright guys, and with that, I believe our quest is just finished, so I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye-bye now.